Simply Raw News here. I'm Terrell, reporting. Tonight's episode is titled, When Club Nights Turn Soap Opera. Our gentleman in question just wanted a peaceful seat at the bar, no fanfare. But fate served up drama on the rocks. He parked himself next to a stranger, not even making conversation, just a coincidence. He only politely spoke with a short greeting, nothing more. But wouldn't you know it, in walks an acquaintance of his, eyes blazing with suspicion. She went full detective, assuming he was on a date with the woman next to him. Our man, cool as ice, politely clarified, "I'm not yours, I'm not hers, I'm just a guy sitting at the bar." Lesson of the night. Sometimes a seat is just a seat, and assumptions don't belong on the dance floor. And for the grand finale, Simply Raw News is issuing a PSA. Ladies, let's keep it classy. Running behind men and jumping to wild conclusions. That's a one-way ticket to make a fool of yourself. Confidence looks better than thirst. So let's leave the drama at the door and keep it smooth. After all, nobody needs a soap opera at the bar. I'm Terrell, aka T-Mac, reporting for Simply Raw News. Now back to you in the studio.
Hello, and welcome back to Simply Raw News, where the truth stays bumper to bumper, but never stalls out. I'm your news anchor, Zariana XU, reporting. On the corner of 10th Street and Grandin Avenue in the Spectrum subdivision, a traffic light malfunction had cars locked in place. But instead of horns and headaches, it turned into a whole block party. Doors swung open, music filled the streets, and commuters turned into dancers, stepping between lanes like it was a Friday night and they just got paid. What began as a race against the clock quickly became a search for snacks and good company. One eyewitness, Portia Brown, said, "People just got out of their cars. Someone hit play on the music, and not a soul was worried about being late this morning." Cell phone clips are blowing up all over social media. People laughing, vibing, swapping IGs and playlists. People were even trying to direct traffic. Heavy on the trying. Meanwhile, one rideshare driver popped the trunk and started passing out snacks in the middle of the intersection. Authorities arrived about 20 minutes later expecting chaos, but instead, they walked into a whole vibe. One officer said, "Usually folks are yelling. Today, they asked if we could fix it later." City crews were able to restore the traffic light, and drivers gradually cleared the intersection, though not before exchanging contact information, hugs, and promises to reconnect. Several attendees from the #Gridlock gathering are reportedly planning a second meetup sometime next week, though organizers say they're still working out on how to do so without disrupting traffic. This is Ariana XU reporting for Simply Raw News, where the traffic jams turn into jam sessions. Coming to you from downtown Dream City Park, I'm your news anchor, Zariana XU, reporting for Simply Raw News, where the truth hits faster than a traffic ticket you didn't see coming. Thank you for joining us this evening. The city's police department is under intense scrutiny tonight after explosive allegations revealed a covert internal program that critics say felt less like law enforcement and more like a scorekeeping game. According to multiple whistleblowers, officers were allegedly encouraged, unofficially but aggressively, to participate in a ticket quota game where citations, minor violations, and even warnings were tracked on a private scoreboard in exchange for departmental perks ranging from preferred shifts to parking spaces. An anonymous insider said it was never written policy, but widely understood. If you weren't writing tickets, you were falling behind. Leaked messages spreading fast show officers comparing ticket counts, celebrating high ticket days, and joking about targeting easy stops. Some even label neighborhoods point zones, raising concerns about fairness and bias. Residents say the revelations confirm what many had quietly suspected. One local driver mentioned getting pulled over twice in 1 week for things that he didn't even know were violations. Even more concerning are claims some officers may have focused on minor violations instead of serious calls to boost their numbers. One source described a culture where writing tickets became the goal, not serving the community. City officials have launched an immediate investigation, calling the allegations deeply disturbing and unacceptable if proven true. Law enforcement must never be gamified, a spokesperson said. Public trust depends on fairness, not competition. The police department has denied any official quota system, but admitted it is reviewing internal practices and communication culture. Critics, however, argue that the issue goes beyond policy. As outrage grows, calls for accountability are intensifying. Advocacy groups are demanding full transparency, disciplinary action if warranted, and complete overhaul of how officer performance is evaluated. As of press time, the department remains under mounting pressure, while residents are left wondering whether routine traffic stops were ever really routine at all. This is Ariana Exu reporting for Simply Raw News. Back to you all in the studio.